Hello, I'm David Roger, General Counsel for the Las Vegas Police Protective Association. This past week, we filed a lawsuit against Metro as a result of CIRT's refusal to comply with the Nevada Peace Officer Bill of Rights. This lawsuit has been a long time coming, in as much as we've tried to work with CIRT to help them understand the statute and comply with the statute. But despite all of our efforts, CIRT just refuses to abide by the statute. And so let's talk about this allegation in the complaint. NRS 289.060 provides that the notice that CIRT is required to provide officers must include a summary of the alleged misconduct. This isn't very difficult. IAB complies with the statute every day. Diversity does as well. But for some reason, CIRT refuses to provide to officers the notice that they're entitled to under the statute. And so in a recent SWAT shooting in which SWAT executed a knock and announce warrant, they knocked on the door. It took them a while to break down the door. They announced their presence, obviously, and once they got inside, a suspect was on a couch firing numerous rounds at the SWAT operators, injuring one of the individuals. This was the notice that CIRT gave the SWAT operator. This is the subject officer. This is the officer who was shot at and hit in at least one arm and maybe other bodily parts. Quote, "It is unknown if the officer involved shooting was in self-defense, accidental, reckless, or negligent act due to poor judgment or lack of preparedness that may have caused you to react unreasonably." Are you kidding me? Now, just so that you understand that we're not unreasonable here at PPA, this is the information that CIRT had before they drafted the notice, before they interviewed the subject officer. They had witness officers who were prepared to testify about the event. You had a supervisor or more than one supervisor who was aware of the plan. You had body camera video of the actual shooting. You had the FIT investigative report. CIRT officers also had the opportunity to contact or interview witness officers before calling in the subject officer. They had a vast amount of information in order to prepare an appropriate notice. But once again, they refused to do so, which has caused us to file this complaint. This complaint filed in district court gives the district court judge a great amount of leeway in order to fashion an appropriate remedy. And one of the remedies might be an injunction, and if CIRT continues to refuse to comply with the statute, the court could impose contempt sanctions, which might also include jail time for investigators who refuse to comply with the statute. Obviously, we're in the process of litigating that case, but it's unfortunate that it comes down to PPA having to file a lawsuit to require other officers, detectives, to comply with the statute. We will keep you informed about this case, as well as all the other cases that we have pending against the department. Thank you very much for your time. Please be safe and know that your PPA Board of Directors and Executive Board are doing the very best to protect your rights.